This episode is brought to you by Cincinnati Sub-Zero, Hoist Rapid Rehydration, Reconstructive Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, O'Brien's Bar and Grill, and Admiral, worn by legends since 1914.
It's game night in Cincinnati, and the Saints are taking on the Cleveland Freeze. Stick around because we're going to have post-game reaction from the coach and some players. I'm here with a couple of the Saints' biggest fans. Girls, what's your name?
I'm Gabby. And I'm Kaylee.
What made you guys come out tonight?
We wanted to see the Saints win.
Are they your favorite team?
Yes.
Have you been to a game before?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being here?
Watching them play. Yeah.
You guys have a favorite player? I won't tell them.
Joe
Talley. All right, well, second quarter's about to start, so we're going to get back to the action. I think I found the rowdiest fans at the Saints game tonight. Look at all these girls. Now, what is your name?
Peyton.
And we're here for something special, right? What is today?
My birthday.
Peyton, why did you want to have your birthday here?
Because the Saints are at my stars.
What's your favorite part about the game right now?
I'd say Kwami's goal.
Kwami's goal, that was awesome. All right, let's end this with one big cheer for the Saints. Are you guys ready? Do you guys know which one you're going to do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We made this one.
Okay.
Yeah, ready?
Whenever you guys are ready.
Hey! W-A-N-E-I on Kwame and he Rossi! Go Kwame!
I'm here now with the owner of the Cincy Saints, Dave Satterwhite. Dave, what does joining this new league mean to you?
You know, it's bringing higher level soccer to the city. You know, the Kings have done it before. We've always been split apart in the talent-wise, so the hope is that, you know, we can now combine our teams and put the best product out there that Cincinnati can, and truly give Cincinnati the best, you know, competition and you know, just the viewing experience that they can have in Cincinnati.
What do you think about our competition? We're playing Cleveland tonight. Do you think these teams are going to be a lot harder than what we've seen in the past?
Absolutely. You know, the Pro League is clearly going to be better than what we were playing before. They're more organized. You know, they put the best product on the field that they can, as so are we. You know, growing up in Cleveland, don't hold that against me, but I actually know some of the players that are playing, so it's kind of nice to see them still playing and so forth. But you know, they've played at some of the highest levels, so yeah, it's great for the fans to be able to see some of these players come down from Cleveland and so forth. Hopefully we can pull it out.
Now the stands are pretty packed. I know the parking lot is packed. Are you happy with the turnout, and do you think it's going to be like this the whole rest of the season?
Yeah, you know, I hope so. That's the goal. The goal is to prove that we can pack this place and move on to a larger venue. You know, and that's kind of the thing when I've always said that Cincinnati holds its own fate. So if they get in here and they prove that they want us to get bigger and grow and fill the stands, that's the quicker that we're going to go in bigger venues and so forth. So, yeah, very pleased with home opener. Great crowd. You know, and I think we can get bigger.
Well, thanks so much for talking with us today, and hopefully you'll leave here 1-0.
Thank you.
I'm here now with Scott Snyder, the owner well, one of the owners of the Cleveland Freeze. Scott, you guys are a new team, correct?
Yes, brand new this year. It's our very first game.
And you're in this pretty tough league that we just joined. What's it like being a new team in this with this kind of competition?
I would say it's very exciting, actually. It's very exciting, and I think it's very time-consuming as well. But when you're doing something that's a passion and that you've turned really a hobby into a business, it's never a dull moment. It's always fun and always interesting.
Now you're playing us Cincinnati tonight. There's some other really tough competitors in this league. What do you think of the competition so far?
I think it's actually a great division for us. So I think that we're going to be very competitive, and I think that the Eastern Division of the PASL is a very competitive division. You have Detroit, who last year won the U.S. Open Cup, and I believe went to the championship game as well. So we have one of the best teams in the league in our division. So I think between Cincinnati and Cleveland and the rest of the teams in the division, I think it's going to be a hard division to get out of.
Now, I know you're playing really well right now. You're beating us Saints at halftime.
Yeah.
But what were you expecting playing the Saints? What were things you were looking for to try to beat us at?
Really, from a team operation standpoint and from a scouting standpoint, we knew that you guys were an extremely good team playing in the Premier Division, and really, us being a new team and you kind of being a new team at this level, we really didn't know what to expect. We saw that you guys had made some acquisitions kind of in the preseason, and we made some big acquisitions ourselves, and so that we thought a very competitive game. And as we have this interview, I think you guys just scored again, so that it becomes even closer. So we expected much like what we're seeing already.
Now, it's hard to play on the road, especially your first game of a team. What do you think of the atmosphere here in Cincinnati?
I think it's fantastic, very welcoming. We didn't really know what to expect coming down here, but I think that it's certainly a start of a very friendly rivalry. So I think you guys have done a fantastic job, and we have our whole staff. We brought our whole staff down here, so we have a manager of game day operations and events. She's down here. The rest of the ownership group is down here, and we're kind of taking notes to see what we think we can do and add into our programs back home when we go home next Sunday.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
I appreciate it too. Thank you.
I'm here now with Gary Henderson, who had 2 goals and an assist in the Saints win tonight. Gary, what do you think changed that made you guys get all that momentum and score all those goals to get the win?
Coach was telling us, in the second half we need to go high pressure. We really did take it to it, so we had to come out strong. Pretty much we did our job. So.
Is there anything you think that you need to work on and the team as a whole needs to work on that you learned in this game?
I think we did a lot of great things tonight. There's some things we've been working on practice for the past couple of weeks, and we're trying to implement that. And there's some things we got to work out, and there's some things that we can do during practice. But overall, I think we should be happy with it.
Now, it was the first game in this new league. What do you think Cleveland was like as competition, and do you think it's going to only get harder from here?
I definitely think they show that they're top level competition. The league is not going to be easy this time around, but it's definitely something that we can. We got a good game. So.
And lastly, what do you think of all those fans and the atmosphere out there tonight?
We were talking about the Seven Hills Crusaders over there a little bit. We like their pregame spiel. We were calling out the name of the other team, but it's great to see all the supporters out. We definitely would like to have everybody come out for this game, so it was good.
Well, thanks so much and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I'm here now with head coach Matt Brinus after the big win. It was a really close game, a lot of back and forth, a lot of goals scored. What do you think that your team did to get the win?
Oh, they settled themselves down and played some soccer. Bought into the system. It's first game, it's gonna be a little rough. The positive is you bring the fans out because it's close. But we're not there yet. They went into some old habits, some non-indoor habits, and when we started working our little systems, it worked really well.
So when you were in the locker room at halftime down 4-2, is that what you were saying? Calm down. What else was that?
We switched. We completely went to a whole new tactic, and they bought into it, and it looked good. We We scored 3, didn't score any in the third quarter. And they went back to some old days when they started pressing. So it's a constant battle. It's really us coaches trying to figure out, and then the players execute. So when that all works, it's good. Eventually, that did happen. But hats off to Gary Henderson in the sweet goal of winning. So.
Now, what is the main thing you're going to focus on in practice on Tuesday? What are some things you saw that you really need to tighten up?
One is the difference for low pressure versus our high pressure, and then when we extend our pressure, we have a lot of different systems. So we're going to work on one system, and then we're going to work on another system when we get that done. So it's all education. It's just repetition and buying into the things that we're doing right, and keep doing things right, and then we move on to the next.
Now, can you talk a little bit about how you thought Cleveland played? They're a new team. They came out, gave us a run for their money. What can you say?
I thought that they were going to be a lot younger, and I know some of the boys, and I thought they were going to be a younger team. They brought a different team. They brought a much older, seasoned team, and it made my head scratch at the beginning to figure out how to counteract that. And that was a real nice team. They should do okay in this league. So I was surprised by how well they did.
Lastly, we had a great crowd here tonight. Lots of cheers going on. What can you say for the atmosphere?
I love that Crusader group, our little Saints group in the corner with the fireworks and everything. That was awesome. It was a great crowd, and this home field gets so many compliments from the other team. The other guys are like, "This is intimate. This is cool. I like it. It's not sterile." It is. It's pretty energy ridden.
Well, thank you so much for taking time tonight, and congrats on the win.
Awesome. Thanks.